The COVID-19 pandemic has been disrupting the lives of billions across the world. Yet how refugees and immigrants are coping with the situation has been grimly reported. To find out how these communities are dealing with the epidemic through the voice of their leaders, and to discuss what needs to be done for now to better protect their lives.
Morning, Basma. My name is Edler, and I live in Miami, not Miami Beach. Yeah, I'm from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and I'm an Asian lawyer. So I'm here for study, and then I'm staying home like a prisoner for the COVID-19. Yeah, it's a real tragedy. Every time I keep thinking, is this the hand of God or is it pushed by the mechanism of man? Now we have the struggle with the former order to stay home without food, without any paycheck. We can't even think to go to the hospital. We are only doomed to stay there, doing nothing, hoping that tomorrow will be better than today. So this is why I have been copied by this tragedy. Well, when I first heard about the COVID from China, I was like, is this real? Now, every day we heard the total of death, fears. It's more than real and it scares. I can't even hug my friend, shake hand. It's really humiliating. My biggest emotion of fear is like, am I going to lose many of my loved ones? Scared. I have all my families in Haiti, and in Haiti, the virus is not so extending like USA, China, Italy, or others. But I'm afraid for Haiti in this moment. And I keep thinking about my family who they are living in the place that where they are. They don't have any hospital, like good hospitals. Some health center, but not a good hospital. And then if they one of them are sick, I think it's gonna be very difficult for them, and it's very sad. I can only pray and hope that the things are not going to be worse for the next days. Um, I think I can say none of them because I heard so far there's a vaccine that they want to try, but no one wish to be experienced guinea pig for this research. Especially in the United States, we are not sure of any cure. We just hope that one day the government will find a way, and that particular day we will be living a new lifestyle. At the first hand, I think that some people are trying to share food. Some people are trying to share food. Organizations are giving shelters. The governments are testing people and provide cure. But all of these things are important, but they can't really stop spreading the virus. For me, the more important need is to teach the person especially in how to deal with disease, what to eat, how to wash hands, how to treat people by not humiliating each other, and stay calm at home. I saw many actions, but none of them has been able to cure or protect people from spreading the virus. I think all of them is important, but the more important is to teach people how to deal with the virus. But the COVID-19 is not gonna be the last one. But I think it's better to prepare for the COVID-19 and prepare for other diseases coming up. I think it's a little better for the Asian community because we used to do some natural remedy, like making some stuff to protect us, like the flu, the cold, and so on. And then some of our friends are preparing something like they share to everyone to rebuild our protective system. That's the good thing. That's a good thing. Like you are trying to have something to protect you from the COVID-19, and then even you be infected, like at that time that's gonna react on you slowly than the person who has been infected without taking any prevention. For me, I think the Asian community are very prepared in this particular case. They prepare themselves before being affected for the virus. I think it's a good thing. It's the great cooperation with each other, like not humiliating with one at a time. Like if you see that the person have a cold, that doesn't mean she got the COVID-19. Remember that we always have this symptom before the COVID-19. That means we have many problems, many illness. Like it's not particularly if you have flu, that means you have COVID-19. Sometimes people are like they're separate from each other. They don't want to talk. Even you come in my house, I say okay, I talk to you outside. Like it's this kind of humiliation. And then some people might think too when they speak with you at the phone. If you have a call in the phone, they hang up. That's mean if you have a call, you can give them the COVID-19 by the phone. That's really weird. But for me, I think it's supposed to be a big training for people to let them know what is really the COVID-19. Is not let them have more fear of the COVID-19. They are afraid about the COVID-19. Not even they know exactly what is it. Would like to thank you specifically for this activity because people usually they listen about the news. They pay attention to how many deaths, how many people has been affected, but not even they pay attention to how to avoid being affected. I think the way you do this is very good because people can know, can share each other how they protect themselves from the COVID-19, specifically of the Asian community. That I think that they can know they have some resources, natural resources that they can use to protect themselves from being affected by the COVID-19. I would like to thank you for this activity and try to remind all the community, all the population that they have to keep the the principal stuff to wash hands, take social distances, and being healthy for the next days.